Hi, my name is Storm, and I'm going to take you through my daily workout routine, which is cross, could best be described as cross training. I start off doing 4 sets of chin-ups, seven chin-ups in each set, which comes out to 28 chin-ups, and that sort of loosens me up and it gets me ready for working out with weights. I know a lot of raw vegans would probably frown upon the weightlifting culture, but I think that it's important to lift weights because in the lifting of weights, what happens is we are able to maintain or even increase bone density. And as we get older, our bone density tends to start to disappear and osteoporosis sets in. So I think it's important for men and women to lift weights. Here I'm lifting 100 pounds. I do 3 sets of 21, which translates into 63. And now I'm working the triceps. And every time I work one set of muscles, then I also turn around and work the other set so that I don't have an asymmetrical development of muscles, like the biceps are stronger than the triceps or the quads are stronger than the hams. Because what happens over a period of time is we pull our body out of skeletal alignment, and it leads to a lot of injuries because we don't develop the body symmetrically. When we work one group of muscles, then I think it's really important to turn around and work the opposing group so that we have a body that's developed in harmony. Lifting weights can be divided into 2 cultures. One is really heavy lifting where you really rip the muscles. This is for bodybuilding, but the way that I do it, I'm not going for massive muscles. I'm going for well-toned muscles that are flexible and athletic. So in pursuing this culture, I do lots of reps with a medium type of weight that I can actually handle. And then I cross-train using other exercises to give me endurance to work the cardio. So just the lifting of weights is not the totality of my whole workout. You know, it's like I have the saying, you grow hair, but you have to build your body. You build muscles, you build your chest. You can design just the type of body that you want. Here I'm working on agility, rhythm. And when you take even the punching of the bag to a really high level, it becomes cardio. Cardiovascular workouts are very important. And so now we're going to go to the circular workout. I love the circular workout. The concept of the circular workout is both cardio at the same time is rhythmic and it is circular. And I'm totally convinced that jumping rope actually goes into the chi. It's the same as working with the staff. Here I'm working with a long staff or a bow staff. This staff is 6 feet long. It's made of red oak and it is perfectly balanced, tapered at both ends. You can get them tapered or untapered, and they're easy to find online. All you got to do is type in bow, B-O, staff, and you can order one online. And what this exercise does is it stretches. It stretches at the same time. It works all of the muscle groups for the same amount of time. And once again, this is important because you're working the opposing muscle group as well as the primary muscle group with the same amount of weight for the same amount of time. And when you do this, then you get a body that is really harmonious. And so if you're able to lift weights, like regularly and build up the muscle, and then you're able to do these really simple stick exercises. Now I'm doing it in slow motion to show you, like how the hand is, the stick just basically rolls over. It's a very, very easy to do exercise, and once you get the basic down, once you understand, like how the stick flows, and you're able to get into that rhythm, then you can just keep adding more and more moves. There is no end to the number of moves and the number of combinations and stretches. As you can see, not only am I like spinning the stick, but I'm also going through, like some very, very basic stretches. And here I've switched over to the nunchuckers. The nunchuckers are a very interesting circular workout, because they started off in Okinawa. They were rice flails. They used them to haul rice. And when the samurais came, they passed a law that the Okinawans couldn't carry swords. Only the samurais could carry swords. But the Okinawans had the nunchucks, and the nunchucks became a very, very effective weapon in the hands of a martial artist. And so I've taken it one step further, and I use it as a centrifugal force type of workout, where you can, the faster you go, the more weight you put on the nunchucks, the heavier they become, and that in turn translates into a really aerobic type of a workout. And once again, these are just very, very basic moves. You can go on YouTube and type in nunchucks, and you will see there's hundreds of different exercises and forms for more advanced moves. But the moves that I'm demonstrating here are really advanced, and anybody can pick these moves up in a couple of days and then go on to higher levels. Another thing that's really interesting about this type of workout is it's not boring, because you're always creating, you're always like moving forward. And as you go into the higher levels, it becomes a trance, and it becomes a meditation. It becomes something that is very etherical. Now, this is the burner. This is a very important concept. It's super, super simple. The burner is super simple. You run as fast as you can for 100 yards. You do 100 yards, and you turn around and you do 100 yards coming back. And you go as fast as you possibly can on a flat surface. And what this does is it creates a huge demand for energy. This is an absolute must for anybody who wants to lose weight, because even after you stop running,